Hi. So, if you watched my last video, which you didn't, then you would remember that in it I said I moved to New York City. And this video is going to be me explaining why I moved to New York City, what I'm doing here, also why I haven't uploaded in the past 4 months. Spoiler alert, it's not that great of a reason. So if you're interested in that, then let's go. Currently I live in an apartment in the Upper West Side across the street from Central Park. So instead of having this boring ass background, let's go to Central Park where I can explain everything. I don't know how to do cool transitions. Hey guys, how have you been for the past 4 months? Really? That's great! How have I been? Thank you so much for asking. So I've been good and bad. Yeah, sorry for not uploading for the past 4 months. My excuse isn't that great. So after, when did I post the best dress video? February, but then everyone started in March. So after March, I felt real freaking inspired, being oh my god, look at me. I have almost 1,000 subscribers. This is the beginning. YouTube hardcore, let's freaking go. So then I did for 3 videos and then I stopped. Why did I stop? A myriad of reasons. 1, laziness, but 2, a more main reason is I got a job. I got a full ass, full first time 9 to 5 type beat with health insurance and everything. First full job out of college, which is amazing and I'm so happy about it. I'm not gonna say much about the job besides that it's fully remote forever, which is why I was able to move to New York City. I'll get more into that later. I really like the job, genuinely. I actually like what I'm doing. Because everyone's oh, your first job out of college is always the worst one. Mine has been chill. This is honestly, is it the best job I've had so far? No. Second favorite job I've ever had. But yeah, so I got this job back on, my first day was April 19th. And right before April 19th, I had filmed 2 videos. What if I just Jane Fonda the entire time? I'll just do this as I'm working out. Is this weird? Is this creepy? It is? Okay, I'll stop. So back in April, I uploaded 2 videos. I actually filmed 2 other videos, one of which was the best hikes video that you didn't watch that I posted a couple days ago. The other one, I went to the Huntington Gardens. Do you know what that is? I guess, yeah, you know what that is if you watched my 20 random facts video. So I went there and then I went to this farmer's market nearby and it was supposed to be a little cute, socially distanced, date idea, for whatever. But then when I had to go to the farmer's market for some second portion, it was already 4 months ago, so I forgot why, but both times I went, something got messed up and I couldn't upload the video. And in the hiking video, I was oh, I didn't film the intro and the outro and all this stuff, so I can't even upload it, even though my dumbass just filmed it on photo booth in 10 minutes. So I was just sitting on those 2 videos for 4 months. But at the same time I started my job, and my job in the first month was pretty difficult, so I would be tired at the end of my workday. That I was the last thing I want to do is, well, 1, my job is remote, so I'm working on a computer from 9 to 6. So the last thing I want to do is stare at a computer for another 3 hours right after I get off work. But then I'm lying, because then afterwards I'll just go on my phone and go on Instagram and go on fucking YouTube and do shit. So it's fine staring at a screen. I just didn't feel like editing because I just didn't want to. So I didn't. And just the longer and longer it went, the more and more and shittier and worse I felt about myself, which made me not want to upload even less. But then when I moved to New York City, I was you know what, no, let's do this. So I had that hiking video in my Final Cut Pro for literally 4 months, and I felt I didn't want to work on a new video until I finished the old one, but then I just wouldn't work on the old one. So that's why, even though I didn't like it, I was let's just upload it just to get it out of my system, and there you go. And then actually in July, I had a dream that I got everything I wanted. Basically, my dream since I was in high school was to get a 9 to 5 paying job, something that was look good on a resume, but I also actually enjoyed, and then had a car and had friends. And then I had all that, and I was still just sad. I would just close my computer and then I just feel some sort of emptiness or whatever, and I was what the fuck is up, Kyle? What is this? Weirdly, even though I had everything that I wanted because I achieved my dream of me from high school, 10-year-old me would be disgusted with how I was acting. And by that, I mean, when I was 10 years old, I promised myself when I became an adult, I was never gonna be that bitch that just worked the 9 to 5 and went home and watched TV, didn't have hobbies and do other shit on the sidelines. And I totally became that person. And then so I would be upset with myself, being ugh, why am I so depressed? Why am I not having these other hobbies? Then my conscience would be Ellie, there's a pandemic, so I don't know what you're expecting to do. So I kind of felt I was in a slump. And then I thought to myself, what can get me out of this slump? Was it make YouTube videos? No. It is. That wasn't what got me out of this slump initially. That also I'm not fully out of the slump. I definitely I'm super still in it, but I'm doing better than I was before. So I signed up for a dance class. I had always wanted to learn hip-hop dance. Didn't do it when I was a kid, I guess just because my parents didn't put me in it when I was a kid. And then in middle school when I could have tried it, I didn't want people to think I was gay by doing a dance class. God fucking closeted me. Ugh. So I didn't do it. So then, but then I felt like it was like too late for me. And then I was like, sweetie, you're 23, like calm the fuck down, take a fucking dance class. So I took a hip hop dance class. And it was actually really fun. I like kind of liked the lady. I may come back to her again. But then I actually found a different class that I liked more, and then I signed up for one of theirs, but then the time that I was supposed to go, I actually ended up not being able to go, and it didn't work out. But once I get back from New York City, I think I will go to that again and go like more consistently. I signed up for an improv class, and then swiftly unsigned up when I realized that all the improv classes were online because of COVID. I'm not taking a fucking online improv class, the groundlings. Cut to me taking an improv class, an online improv class in like a month and a half. Did I just glitch? When I'm really sad. We'll see. I have no desire to be an actor in any way, shape, or form, but I just thought it was like something fun to get me out of my comfort zone, like meet new people and shit. We're gonna switch elbows. Okay. So the improv class is still like on the back burner. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I kind of don't want to pay like $500 for an online improv class when you get to meet people in person. I'm sure like maybe we'd like hang out or something. I don't fucking know. After that, I was like, I mean, like buy like some paint supplies, like be like a painter and like do all this shit. Actually, fun fact, my like comeback to YouTube was gonna be me painting that Northwest painting. If you know about that, if you know about it, you know about it. If you don't, you don't. May still do the video, so that's why I'm not fully explaining like what happened. It's so stupid. It's funny though. I was like the worst, like artist 1 and then painter 2. Just like I'm just bad at art. Like all things art, I'm just in elementary school. I was literally the worst painter, and that like wasn't me saying that. That was like my elementary school art teacher being like, "You're shit." Like not actually, but like kind of. I wasn't like embarrassed to paint to like see like what like my viewers thought of that. I was gonna be embarrassed by like my own work and how shitty it was gonna be and how like I couldn't paint better than Northwest. So then I bought these paint supplies and then like still have not opened up the paint or the canvases that I bought too. So that didn't really work. I don't know, with that I kind of felt just like I was like, let me just do something just to do it. Like I was doing it for like the aesthetic, like for myself, not like for my brand, more than like actually that I wanted to do it. I was just looking for hobbies to get me off my phone and off my computer. Elliot, if you're trying to get off your phone and computer, why are you restarting your YouTube channel? Good one, other Elliot. So having this channel is like something fun and feels like productive to me. It's like an enjoyable thing. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time / my life if I'm like editing a video, as opposed to I feel like I'm wasting my time in my life from like watching like an Emma Chamberlain video or Best Dressed video from 2018 or 2019. So then I was like, okay, great. So like improv class didn't work, dance class like kind of worked, but whatever. Painting like didn't work. What is like a new like thing to have me like meet people, get me off my phone, and like just do something that makes like my life like more interesting. Like my life is a movie, or I want my life to be a movie, and it really wasn't for a long time. But then one night I was tipsy and scrolling through Instagram stories. This girl that I went to high school with posted her story looking for a subletter for my Upper West Side apartment from like August like 10th to 13th. I didn't screenshot because I like forgot. Great, so it'd be so fun to move to the Upper West Side because I'm a fully bona fide Best Dressed stan, so if I move to New York City, then I'll just run into her. Elliot, this might be one of the only times in your life you can move to New York City for 3 weeks and like nothing is stopping you, not because you don't have like a job stopping you or like family or like just what like I just had nothing keeping me in LA that I couldn't come back to in 3 weeks. So I drunk called my friend being like, do we move to New York City? And she was like, of course you fucking do. So I was like, why the fuck not? So then DM this girl for a bit. We talked literally, I only asked her like a few detailed questions and I was like, okay, great. So then literally while like still tipsy after like conversing with her for like 10 to 20 minutes, I was like, you know what, okay, I'm moving to New York City. So I just like bought the tickets. Hey, this is a screwdriver. So I texted my 2 friends, or I have more than 2 friends. I texted one of my 2 friends in New York City saying, hey, if I moved to New York City from August 10th to 30th, would you live there? And then he said, no. I think I'm moving to New York City. Like, I don't fucking know, like... Also, I'm just saying this right now, I'm meeting Best Dressed Ashley. So like, I'm just making that very clear to the public and specifically Ashley right now, I'm meeting you. I think it was like July like 29th, and then like literally like that next like 9 days later I was on a plane. I took a red eye and stayed August 7th to 9th at like my friend's apartment. My friend Sarah Kate, I hadn't seen her in 2 years. Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, Poppy.
Back on August 10th, I moved into the apartment. It's been really good so far. It's nice not to live at home just because it's like my own space. I get to do like whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. It's really nice because it's a 2-bedroom, but then no one's in the 2nd bedroom. So it's literally just like me in a 2-bedroom apartment for the price of like half of one. Like you really cannot get a better deal than this. I've been here for like 18 minus 7 is 11, Elliot. So I've been here for 11 days and it's been nice so far. I honestly haven't even done as much as I expected, but honestly, it's my like vacation. I'm still like literally fully working because I'm fully remote forever. So like nothing even changes with my work schedule. So yeah, I'm just like working during the day and then at night, I'm not even like really doing that much. I'm just kind of like walking around New York City, like people watching. Like I walk through Central Park like almost every day I've been here. I picnicked a couple days ago with my friend, Lucy, who also lives here.
Fuck, this is the least focused thing ever. Hello! Hi! How are you?
We're actually picnicked with in France 2 years ago. Maybe go watch that video, link below. May upload the picnic in New York City. I don't know if it was good enough to upload, so we'll just fucking see. But yeah, I have a good amount of friends here in New York City, so usually during the day I'll work and then at night I will go and hang out with them. What was a problem the first week though is the second I moved into the apartment, I like could not sleep through the night because there were sirens blaring at like every hour of the night. So literally I had a migraine for the first entire week that I was living in that apartment. And it's like better now, but like still like I'm not really able to sleep through. Sorry, there's an attractive person. I hate myself. So yeah, like the issue was that I was sleeping in this place, but it's on like the 2nd floor, so there's like sirens blaring through New York City like every hour of the night, so like I could not like get a full night's sleep. So I had like a migraine the first week. But now it's like kind of done. 2 nights ago I was able to sleep a full 8 hours without waking up, and then this past night I only woke up once, so doing better. And it's just been like really, really nice for 100% mental health just to not live like at my parents' house for a bit, and just to be in a new city and like hashtag experiencing things. I haven't done nearly as much as I've expected. I haven't gone to like MoMA or the Met or anything yet, which like I definitely should. But I've just been like chill, and I don't like, I'm not putting pressure on myself to like feel like I have to do all these things because I'm like in New York City. I know I'll come back to New York City a billion other times. If I just like don't want to like go out and do a bunch of things, like I don't need to. I can just like do hood rush it with my friends. And by hood rush it, I mean like get some pasta. That's why I haven't been uploading and why I moved to New York City. And just summary and just like a 4-month kind of like life update. I don't really know what I'm going to title this video. Yeah, I'm going to go because I've been talking for like 40 minutes, but possible more videos in New York City coming soon. I'm not going to be best stressed because the second that I landed in New York City, she's like, oh my God, back in LA for the first 2 years. So like, fuck, maybe I'll meet Elena or Tiffany. Maybe this is me manifesting it. Why am I doing this? I'm just getting lower and lower to the screen. It looks scary. Okay, so subscribe and like and comment if you still want to see me do anything. That was the weirdest ending of my entire life. Oh my God. Bye.